Oh my god, lemon shortbread bites. Wait, I want that. I want that. I want that. Ew. Hey guys, so I figured I would film a mukbang moment. So for a drink, we have, it's a buy drink, lemonade. It's strawberry lemonade. I really like these. They're only 10 calories. They're supposed to be really healthy. They do have a little bit of caffeine in them, which it's 55 milligrams of caffeine per bottle. And I try to, well, I don't try. I only have one of these a day because caffeine and we're not, you know, we're not friends very much. So I got something from Subway that I have never had before. It is one of their wraps. The picture online made it look better. I'm just gonna say that.
It had a tomato in it.
I was getting there. I love Babe. Okay. Becky's behind me eating her Subway, so if we end up talking or something, that's what that is. Okay. So it's a wrap. It's a turkey bacon avocado wrap, and it did come with tomato. And I was like, I'm good on that. No tomato. I don't really like raw tomato, only in pico de gallo and salsa. It's like a thing. But online, it looked a little bit better. I mean, that's what it looks like. And we're gonna try it together. Is there a napkin, babe? I have not been in public. It's gonna be going on 4 months because I am scared. I am. I'm slowly trying to realize that normalcy is important, but you don't want to like risk your life for normalcy. So I've been just holding back on the whole, hey, let's go. And I don't know, all these people who are like going out to eat, like physically going to the restaurants and like going to retail stores or like traveling now and like going on vacations. I personally don't know how they're doing it. I'd be too scared. I am too scared, but you know, everyone's different. A lot of people just don't want to live in fear, which I understand because living in fear is no bueno. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my weight loss moments. I don't know what I'm saying half the time. I'm losing weight again. As you guys know, I was balancing between these 5 pounds and I'm finally consistently going down now. And majority of my weight in the beginning was lost. Like, God, how much of it? 60 pounds plus 65 was lost through intuitive eating. And I was like, okay, I need more structure. So I did the Weight Watchers, I did the calories, and I kept failing. I literally kept failing. And you guys, now I'm back to intuitive eating. It's the only thing that works for me. It is so crazy to me that I can say that I could sit there and eat, you know, in moderation and eat things like Subway. I try to choose healthier options, but there are sometimes I'll have some chips. Okay. Do not mind how I look. I'm actually putting up my Christmas decor very slowly, but it's happening. Today is the 29th. Yesterday I had an appointment with a dietitian. The dietitian is an anti-diet dietitian, and I thought it was gonna be so perfect. I thought she was going to help me lose weight without like actually dieting, like through an intuitive eating situation, because it's an intuitive eating dietitian. And I thought not only was she gonna help me and guide me through intuitive eating while trying to lose weight, I thought that weight loss was gonna be a really big focus. But after the appointment, I realized I was wrong because I talked a lot about my weight and wanting to lose weight in the appointment. And she kept telling me that weight loss was not a focus. It's not something that she wants me to think about, and that the first 3 months of intuitive eating, people tend to even gain weight, and that's okay too. And after the phone call, I just realized, yeah, no, I want to see a dietitian who is focused on weight loss, and she was not at all. She did not want to talk about it. Her program is not about weight loss. It's about strictly just helping you with your relationship with food. And I get that. I need help with that, but I also need help with weight loss. So it's really unfortunate because I was super excited for that appointment, but I mean, too bad, too sad. Am I right? You guys, I'm so excited. I got me some Freshly, so I wanted to show you guys what I got. I got an enchilada power bowl. I got 3 of these because these are my favorite. This is the home style chicken with mac and cheese and green beans. So, did get 3 of those. And we have, okay, this one just says entry. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the Parmesan with broccoli and buffalo chicken. Yeah, this time I just got 6. I have gotten 12 in the past and it's just too much and I end up wasting, so I figured 6 is perfect. So no, I'm not sponsored, but what I love about Freshly is it is fresh. It shows the calories, the ingredients, the day it expires. I love it. Super easy to cook as well. Hey guys, so I did just wake up, so I'm not fully put together right now, but I did want to start this video because this is a what I ate today. But as you guys know, I've been trying to do 6 mini times of eating a day. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as I'm eating 6 times, because I noticed I wait way too long to eat. I'll wait 4 to 5 hours sometimes. Like yesterday I waited 6 hours after waking up before I ate. And I noticed that IF is not working for me anymore at all. I need to constantly keep my body fueled. So that is what I'm aiming for. And I forget to eat during the day. It's just what happens. So I'm actually gonna set my alarm every 2 hours to eat for 6 times. So I wanted to show you guys that, and that's that. That's my intro. I don't want to be on camera any longer because I look really bad, but I haven't gotten ready yet, obviously. Okay, let's go. As you guys know, I was doing the blue plan, but that allowed like beans to be 0 points and eggs and chicken, like everything healthy was 0 points. And I noticed I was abusing it pretty bad. I was having a lot of like garbanzo beans and stuff like that. So I completely changed my plan. I made it to where the only thing that is 0 points are fruits and non-starchy vegetables, because I don't want to abuse this plan. I want to do what is right. So if I would have kept the other plan, these eggs would have been 0 points. But since I changed my plan, there are 4 points, and these are hash browns and they're 2 points. So for this whole meal is only 6 points. So I'm about to eat. I am hungry. I'm actually very proud of my fried egg. I must admit, it looks delicious. Okay, so for my next meal, I'm having a Premier Protein shake. This is the caramel, and I've never had it before, so I'm gonna try it on camera. This is 2 points. So far, both my meals have been very low in points, and I have like 80 something. So we're gonna have to fix that. I do not like how it smells. Okay, by the way, this dress, these sleeves are supposed to go like around my shoulder, but these aren't even sleeves. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this part is supposed to go like around my arm actually. But you guys are mean about my bras. So, okay, let's do this. It does not smell good. Actually does not taste bad. Drip some. I actually like it. 10 out of 10 recommend. So I've only ate 8 points today. So for my next couple of meals, I need to bump up the points a little bit, because with Weight Watchers, you need to eat very close to your points so you can get the little blue dot, which means you had a successful day, because I don't want you to undereat. So we are currently outside on live.
I made this wine with on my fans only account. You guys can
Stop.
Get on there to watch it, where I squish it with my feet.
Get out of here. And they peer pressured me into wine. So this is gonna be my 3rd meal.
She's trying to listen to you guys.
What are you doing with wasabi outside?
Giving him a taste of the real world.
Becky, he's gonna want to come out here.
If I made a channel, what kind of content would you want to see? Just curious. I don't know.
Do Dollar Tree
Did you
stuff,
chug
like
it?
Dollar Tree hauls, Dollar
Chug
Tree
it.
DIYs. I like Dollar Tree stuff.
This is called peer pressure.
It's only called peer
What?
pressure.
Peer pressure.
It's only called peer pressure if you don't want to do
It's called peer pressure.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, you guys. I forgot to film, but I did have Dairy Queen because Eric and Ricky, they forgot to set out something for dinner. So they were gonna go get themselves Taco Bell, and so I was like, hey, can you pick me up something? It was a bad idea on my part, but I'm not over points. I still did my points. I got the chicken strip basket, which was 24 points. And then I also got their like pretzels, which was 11 points. And then just now I had a Halo Top ice cream. It was a peanut butter cup, and that was 11 points. Hold on, let me go look. Okay, I just looked and it was actually 8 points. So I'm left with 26 points or 20 something points still. Pretty sure it's 26. I don't know if I want to eat anymore because eating the Dairy Queen was probably not a good idea on my end, but sometimes I make bad choices and I'm learning, you guys. This is a learning process, you know, and I'm just here to be honest about what I eat, and that's what this video is about. And tomorrow is a new day to try to do the 6 meals a day. I think I just got very caught up earlier with Eric's live stream. We have so much fun on live stream, and I got caught up in that. And then for my meal, I ended up having a glass of wine. Like, it was stupid on my end. Oh yeah, by the way, the wine was 6 points. So I vlogged everything. It's just I haven't ate the best today. Like, I always start off really good, and then later on something happens and then I start making excuses, blah blah blah. So again, tomorrow's a new day. I'm gonna retry it, and yeah, I'm just gonna continue this video. If I eat anything else, I'm gonna be awake for a while, so I might have something else. I don't know, but I don't want to use all my points, so that's what I'm gonna try to not do, because I do not want to use all of them. I'll let you guys know what else I have for the day. Oh, and by the way, the only liquids I've had today has been water and then the wine. So yeah, I just figured I would let you guys know about that as well. Hey guys, so it's actually the next day. I am in the middle of getting ready. So I didn't end, I look crazy. I'm gonna stay far away. I didn't end what I ate today. So I ended up having a chicken ramen, which is, I'm gonna look this up because I don't want to be wrong, but it's not gonna matter either way because I went over my points yesterday, and I think that's like the purpose of why I am filming this. It's 11 or 14 points. And then I ended up later on having Cinnamon Toast Crunch. It was a pretty decent bowl. So I did go over points. So what I think I'm gonna do is, because I noticed that this whole points thing again is triggering me, I do need to see a therapist. I need to figure out, why can't I count calories? Why can't I count points? Why am I so triggered? How come I only lost 70 pounds by intuitive eating? Which is great, that's great. I'm able to lose weight with intuitive eating, that's awesome. But it's like, I want more structure. Like, that's the whole point of what I'm trying to do. So I did end up overeating, in my humble opinion. So I'm actually about to film another what I ate today video, and we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna see how I do with that. Or I might film it tomorrow or something. I don't know, I feel like it's a lot of what I ate todays in a row. But we're just gonna like see, we're just gonna see what works for me. It seems like intuitive eating is what works for me. So why do I want to switch it up? Structure. But structure seems to not agree with me. Hey guys, okay, so welcome to a new video. We are in my bathroom. This is good lighting. I love my shower curtain. I don't see anything wrong with it. But I did wake up recently. Another disclaimer. So this video is about weight loss. I'm going to be sharing my weight, what I'm going to be doing to lose weight, and what I'm just going to be doing to continue this journey for myself. As you guys know, I have been on a journey since I was 11 years old. Maybe some of you don't know that. That's the first time I ever tried a diet, and it was Weight Watchers. I was 11, 12. Excuse me. And it was actually my social worker who paid for me to do it. I was in foster care, if you guys don't know. I have been on a journey literally since I was 11, and I'm 29 now. I'm gonna be 30 this year. I don't know what life is like without worrying about my weight. And when I first started YouTube, I was in the middle of a journey after gaining some weight back, but I was in the middle of a journey. And a lot of people, you know, tell me, I don't care about your weight loss until you reach the point you were at when you first started your channel. And to me, it's not fair, because everyone who tries to lose weight has a journey, has points where they were at their heaviest, has points where they yo-yo dieted, and has points where they hit rock bottom. But that's just, they didn't have that under a microscope because they didn't film that and put them on YouTube like I did. Unfortunately, sometimes I do have a little bit of regret where I'm just like, I wish I wouldn't have shown that part of my life, and part of my story is no longer. What is here and what is true and what is now is the fact that my heaviest was 572.4, and whether that would have been shown on YouTube or not, that was my starting point. That was the point where I realized, if I don't change now, never gonna change. So it was October of 2019, which was last year. I finally had something inside of me click where I was like, I have to do this. And it was all through intuitive eating. I was saying no to binges. I was watching my portions. I wasn't saying no to junk or like fast food or anything like that. I was still eating stuff like that. So that is why I'm down about 88 pounds, is because of intuitive eating. And my binges would be easily around 4,000 calories at night. And that's not even counting the overeating I did throughout the day. So I was gaining weight or maintaining 572, around that area, for a while, because I was doing a lot of binging and a lot of overeating. And when I took away the binging, that automatically put me in a deficit of, you know, I wasn't eating those extra 3,000, 4,000 calories a day. So the weight loss was coming off a little bit easier, obviously, in the beginning. But now that I've lost almost 100 pounds, my body is like, okay, so now you need to do a little bit more. Instead of just like not binge, you need to do a little bit more. So in the last like 2 months, I have not really lost much weight, a few pounds. And I've just been kind of sitting in this like area, and I'm like, what do I do now? Because intuitive eating mixed with me being super stressed, and like a lot has been going on like around my life. If you guys are new to my channel or not, like, I was diagnosed with cancer 2 months ago. I've had a hysterectomy since then. There has been deaths in my life. I have moved. It has been a lot of stuff, and my mom came to visit, and I hadn't seen her in 12 years. It's a lot of big life things that happen in people's life, obviously, but it's happened in like 2 months. The last month has been by far the worst because a lot has happened for me. I hate saying for me, but honestly, for me, with the mixture of everything going on plus intuitive eating, it hasn't been working out. And I've been telling myself every day, I need structure, and you know, I'd wake up every day and I'd be like, okay, well, I'm gonna count calories, I'm gonna do Weight Watchers. And these are both things that I've done over and over and over, and it never works. And it's like, I get it. It can work one day if I wake up one day and all of a sudden I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna do Weight Watchers and it's gonna be perfect for me. I love Weight Watchers. I will forever stand by Weight Watchers. I still have a subscription to them. I don't want to end it due to contract, but the point is, even if I wasn't on contract, I still probably wouldn't end it because I just love Weight Watchers. It's something to always fall back on if you need some sort of structure. But if I'm going on waking up, you know, it's been weeks now where I'm like every day I'm like, okay, let's do Weight Watchers, let's do calories. If it's not sticking, even for a full day, like it literally won't even stick for a full day. By my second meal, I'm not counting points, which is Weight Watchers. I'm not counting calories, nothing. So nothing was sticking. And I think it's because every time you download these apps or you try to lose weight, okay, I hate saying you, I'm gonna speak for myself. Every time I do these things, we never look at the psychology of things. We never look at, okay, so why am I eating? Why do I feel this way? What's calorie dense? What's not calorie dense? What should I choose? What should I eat? Why am I an emotional eater? What, like the psychology of it all. We don't really think about that. We download MyFitnessPal, we get, you know, our calorie limit of 1800 and we try to stick to that. We don't ever focus on, I don't ever focus on the internal of it all. I've been hearing about this app for a while now, and like I've been saying, I need to try something new because all this stuff I've done before clearly isn't working. So this app I've been hearing about for a while, it shows up on ads on my phone, and I've had a YouTube video recommended to me about it. So then I started going down the rabbit hole of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna download it. This was a few months ago, and then I was like, no, I don't want to take that plunge because it does cost money. It's okay, it's totally worth it. I just want to say that right now. Yesterday I was like, I'm gonna do this thing. So I went onto YouTube and I looked up the app to see like what kind of reviews there are, and I watched a lot, and I found one girl in particular who has lost a lot of weight using this app, and what she has to say about it made me realize this might be it for me. So the app, I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh my god, that app is so stupid. I can already see it now because people always downgrade the things that I choose to do. The app is called Noom. I'm sure you guys have heard about it. No, this is not sponsored, nothing. I am paying for this and talking about this because I want to. So I ended up downloading the app yesterday, and you have to fill out this huge questionnaire. They really want to get to know you, your goals, who you are as a person, which I love because already that goes to show, I'm not knocking MyFitnessPal or Weight Watchers, especially MyFitnessPal, but that just goes to show that already they're trying to really get in tune with who I am versus I'm just another number that downloaded their app and let me just give them a calorie intake. Like, yeah. So after doing that, they give me an 8-month plan to what I can lose in 8 months that they're gonna help me with. It's a full like course. Every day you get to talk to an actual coach that is there just for you. I'm sure they coach other people as well, but I'm saying this is your coach for you to talk to about anything. They help you with goals. They're there for support. Doesn't matter what it is. Every day you get courses like articles to learn about the psychology of losing weight. That is what I need. That is what I've needed. They do give you a calorie intake, but they teach you using 3 colors, green, yellow, and red, what foods you should eat versus what foods you should sometimes eat versus what foods you should say no to a little bit more often. They don't teach you as good food, bad food. They just teach you as this food's better. Also, something else I really love about it is they thoroughly believe in daily weighing in, and I've always believed in that. I feel like my progress is better when I weigh in daily because every day I'm able to see, oh, I'm slipping up a little bit. I need to, you know, fix that real quick. But obviously fluctuations happen due to so many different reasons. So don't become super scale obsessed, obviously. And actually once you hit 2 weeks, which I do want to say, you can do a free trial, a 2-week free trial where you don't have to pay anything. I personally chose to pay though, because when you do the trial, they give you, I think, like 4 options of how much you can pay for the trial, and the last one was $18 because that's how much, something like that's how much they pay their Noom people for the 2 weeks. I don't know, I forget exactly what it was, but I chose to just do the 18 because I figured if they're gonna help me, I'm gonna help them. But if you don't wanna, you know, obviously spend that during your trial, you can do a free trial for 2 weeks and see if you guys like it. So once you hit the 2-week trial, you actually get put into a hand-picked group. It's like a support system on Noom of other people going through the same thing that you are going through, and it's like a way for you to communicate and stuff. I'm honestly super excited for that part because I love support. I love talking to people who are going through the same thing as me. So I did get the app yesterday and I did everything they wanted me to do. I read some of the courses and the articles, everything they had to offer for day 1. Day 1 is strictly just trying to get you into the groove. This is what you're gonna be doing, what's gonna be happening and stuff. And then day 2, which is today, is when you start your first weigh-in, you start your logging, you get more courses like articles, you get those every single day to learn about the psychology of weight loss and why you do the things you do, why are you overweight, why are you obese and stuff like that, which I love. And a lot of them are interactive too, where you can like type in your answers and there's like multiple choices. They also have quizzes to see what you've learned throughout the course, which I love. So far I've gotten every single question right. I honestly love learning stuff like this. So I feel like this is gonna be really different because I'm not just sitting here on an app trying to count out 1,800 calories without any knowledge behind it. Obviously, you can find all this stuff out, a simple Google search, whatever it may be, but this app is structured to where you have all this information and knowledge that they're feeding you in just this app, and I personally love it. And what else I like about this app is the fact that the calorie limit they gave me is better than what I'm usually given. When I download my Fitness Pal, there's also apps like Lose It, etc, etc. Again, not talking crap about them. They always give me a calorie limit like over 3,000, and I, someone with an eating disorder, I'm not comfortable eating that many calories trying to lose weight. Really messes with me. But on the app, they gave me 2,400. This is the app right here. Maybe one day I can like show you guys like the actual insides of it, the guts of it. They gave me 2,400 and I'm just like, finally an app that really knows what's up. Like I don't need over 3,000 calories to lose weight. I'm not comfortable with that personally. And they have a little section of the calories where it's the good area where you don't have to eat all your calories, but they want you to eat a certain amount. I personally don't know what that is yet because I haven't yet logged anything because I haven't yet ate anything. I'm just really excited because the coach has already been chosen for me. We've already exchanged some messages. Right now, my goal that my coach gave me is to log every single thing I eat until Monday. And she's going to look at that and she's going to show me, okay, so this is where you need help. This is where I want to help you. This is, you know, just like advice, the stuff that I've needed for so long. And I'm really freaking excited to try this. So technically on Noom, this is day 2 because the first day you're just learning about it, but this is my first day of logging and weighing in. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys my weight. Oh my God. I've been so like excited for this. Okay, so I logged in my weight. I was 485.2. I weighed myself completely naked. There was nothing on me. I didn't have my phone or anything. That's why you guys don't have a video. I wanted the real, the raw, the real number. So 485.2. I am 1.2 pounds away from my lowest in this journey. So I'm super excited. Maybe I can reach that tomorrow. So I'm excited to try something different because this is honestly what I've needed. This is not my style. If you're new to my channel, I want you to know this. This is actually quite embarrassing. I'm rambling. I tried counting calories the other day, not working for me. It just doesn't work. I still have Weight Watchers. I'm trying to get Becky to do Weight Watchers with me because I think having her support and me giving her my support with it, I feel like we could do really good, but she doesn't know how to like count points and like measure stuff, and I told her I could teach her, but that's up to her. So I still have Weight Watchers though. It's because I did a whole like contract type thing, and I don't like breaking contracts, so I'm just, you know, whatever with it. So I still have Weight Watchers, so that's like an option, and I always want to wake up and start Weight Watchers, and I never do because I get overwhelmed and it's so stupid. And I know I've lost, you know, 88, 87, 86 pounds from intuitive eating, but clearly I need more structure, and I keep saying that in every single video, and I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, you're so annoying. But I think, you know, every day is a new day to figure your stuff out. I also was diagnosed with excoriation. I'm completely saying it wrong. It's because I pick my skin, and she specializes in that too. Oh my god, this is so great. Like, she specializes in the things that I need help on, and I'm just really excited. I already have some homework I have to do. I have to get some labs done. I already have my next 2 appointments scheduled. This is very, very pricey. Outpatient is going to be pricey, but it's going to be worth it. I also am going to get an appointment with a dietitian at the eating disorder clinic, and I'm just thrilled because a lot of things that I've already thought, she clarified for me, like counting calories is just going to cause you to binge, because if you tell yourself, okay, currently do not think of an elephant, do not think of a swimming pool and a hot tub, you're going to think of those things. So by counting calories, you're actively telling yourself that you're restricting your food, which makes you want to eat more. And when you already have binge eating disorder, that's just going to make it worse. I had a feeling that was going to happen. It's a very much an intuitive eating process, but yeah, I don't know if I want to like go into any more details actually, because I just am afraid of the backlash, which is so silly because I'm like seeing an actual professional. Oh, I'm just so